Welcome back to Griffin, Indiana on Farming Simulator 22 for episode number 5. So I have been, I did a little bit since the last time I saw you. I've managed to get some stones. So this is all I managed to get off of my new field, so 1,489 litres. We are going to keep those. And I'm just going to... I'm going to send the stone picker back, I think. Let's return it, because I don't want to be paying for that again until we're ready. I don't think we're going to be ready for a little while yet. We need to earn some money. So talking about earning money, I've accepted a contract on Field 18. So we're going to head over to Field 18 now. And it is a sugar beet contract. So this should be fun. We haven't done sugar beet together on this Let's Play yet. And I haven't actually done sugar beet for a while. Not since when I first started on Elm Creek. So I'm quite excited to get my teeth stuck into a sugar beet contract. So Field 18 is only round the corner, just down here to the right. And my aim now is to just bring my money up a little bit so that I can afford to lime and weed and make some progress on that field. That's really what the aim is for the next Let's Play. This one and maybe potentially another one. Not too sure. So off camera I did bring the equipment up here. It's thankfully some great vehicles. So we have the Panther 2 with the header. And we have a tractor and trailer all ready for us to make this quite a nice experience, really. So I'm just going to clear that way. Am I clear that way? Ooh, we got an opening, guys. Right, let's pull this round, straighten it up. Oh, come on. Have I not unfolded? Oh, I haven't unfolded the harvester. I'll turn that on. Silly me. It's been that long since I've used this. Sorry, buddy. It won't be long. Alright, are we good? We've lowered it. Yeah, it's been so long since I've done sugar beet, I couldn't even remember how to do it. How to use the machine. So how is everybody? I'm trying to get as many recordings done in the next few weeks because I'm off on holiday for about 9 days. From the 1st to the 9th of October. So I need to get ahead of myself as much as possible. So if there are a few days gaps in between, I do apologise. We'll just have to try and spread the content out when I get close to the time if I haven't managed to produce as much as I would have liked. Around my work as well, which is, thankfully, the business is going nice and going really well, which I'm super happy with. So how is everyone finding this particular Let's Play? Do you feel that we're going at a good pace? I would really like some feedback to see what you would like me to do on my farm. If I can get a bit more cash in, we would at least be able to afford to do some more things. which is kind of our limitation at the moment. Our only limitation is funds. I think because of the road, I'm going to go this way. It makes more sense. And it doesn't look like this field has anything in there. I don't know, it might do. Let's have a look. Okay, there's nothing in there, so I'm not going to cause any issues. I'm trying to behave as much as possible and not drive over people's crops. I know it's a very bad habit, and in real life, you would definitely get somebody shouting at you. So I don't blame some of the comments saying, hey, stay off the crops. And I like to play a mixture of realistic versus just having a good time. I think it's important to remember that we're here to have fun. We all have busy lives. You don't want too much of a stressful gameplay. Can't really turn there, can I yet? Let's put this down. So I've just released my Attingham Park series with my sister. I'm hoping to convince her to come and do an episode 2. I think she had a really good time. Her social diary is far more full than mine, so it's just finding time in her calendar to do another episode, but I'd love to get one of those out a week as well. That would be really good fun. And my aim is to do quite a few episodes on here. I think it's going to take a while to get to the level that I want to be, because I do have this on hard economy. I didn't want to come into this and make it easy for myself. I mean, I've kind of made it pretty easy. I've already got some land. But I didn't want the rest of the gameplay to be super easy. So yeah, I did put it on hard, and of course when you're doing contracts and you're earning less per contract, you do feel it. I'm just going to move over to... Oh, I've missed that little strip. You do feel it a little bit, but the reality is that the economy, life is pretty tough for farmers. So I want to try and make this particular series as close to reality as possible. That is my aim and my goal. I might be in a position where I can go this way now. Yep, it's a bit tight, but we can definitely do it. Lower. So yeah, any suggestions or ideas, please put them in the comments. I do read the comments. As I don't have many followers or subscribers yet, so it's really nice to get some feedback from you guys as to what you would like to see me do. Just going to check the traffic. Yep, I've got a bit of space. While I'm here, I'm going to empty myself into the trailer. I do love planting sugar beet and then processing it to sugar. You can make some really good money from sugar beet. And when you've got a field, even when it's a small field, you do collect thousands of litres worth. So I always find it really worthwhile, but the big question you have to sort of ask yourself is the investment in the vehicles themselves. It's not like I can say, right, let's do potatoes, let's do sugar beet, let's do, I don't know, XYZ. I kind of need to, I've got a harvester right now with a header. If I just stick to crops based on what I have a seeder, I don't have a planter for sunflowers or corn or anything. So I think I need to be sensible in that respect, so that I don't overstretch myself as I get so excited about all the different possibilities. But I do need to be realistic with the fact that all of those things cost money. I haven't checked the items for sale yet in the last sort of hour or two, so I might do that in a minute to see if anything good has popped in. Let's do that now as soon as we come to this little strip here. Another harvester. It's no better than the one I've got, is it? So that's 310, 8.5. No, my one's much better. Okay, that's fine. It'll stop me from spending money. That is for sure. And that's always a good thing. I'm supposed to be saving money. So what I'll do is I'll finish this field off, then I'll bring you back in once I've finished having fun with this. I absolutely love this vehicle. I really do. I love the animation. It is truly phenomenal. It really is. Really, really is. And there's been quite a few new updates and mods for potato technology. So I wonder if anybody's creating anything for beet technology, because we're quite limited to what we can use, i.e. what you're looking at now, which is a large investment. So I'm wondering whether there's any modders right now producing something to help people get on the beet ladder, like the housing ladder, to get on the beet ladder, because it is tricky to make that decision to start sugar beet when there's such a large investment up front, even though it's one of my favourite things to produce. So you never know, something might drop in the mod hub and we're all like, that is great, thank you very much. But the modders do such a good job. They are making the game even more enjoyable than it already was, because it keeps the game new and fresh and exciting, like all the different production chains. It just makes such a difference to my gameplay. And instead of waiting for the releases, I know we've got a new release coming up soon. I think it's Pumps and Hoses first. Then we've got the big Platinum expansion, which is going to be more on the forestry side. I actually like the forestry. I know a lot of YouTubers are not a fan from what I've seen so far, because of their experience from other FS like 19. But the development has come so far, according to YouTubers. The development's gone so far for the forestry, and it hasn't had an update. So this is a sort of overdue bit of attention which Giants are are given to forestry, which is only right. It's only right, and I'm finding a lot of mods now are coming out with the requirement for pallets and barrels, and of course that all links to forestry. So we do have to think, if you are interested in working in those areas and having those production chains, you do have to like, or at least do, forestry. So yeah, it's tricky. I know some people don't consider it as farming, but I know a lot of farmers in real life, they spend their winters surviving on forestry. So it's kind of true to life in some parts of the world. If you've got bad weather, what else can you do? So yeah, anyway, that's my 2 pennies. I've realised I've done another loop in that time. So I will love you and leave you, and I'll bring you back in as soon as I've finished. See you in a moment. I am back at the train yards. I've just called for a train. This will be the second train that I've called for. I filled up the trailer with 40,000 litres. I come down here and I delivered it, just to see how much I need to complete this contract. So it turns out that 40,000 litres is 20% of the contract. So I need 160,000 sugar beets. Litres of sugar beet. It was tight. Very, very tight. But I am pleased to say I have 163,246 litres of sugar beet. So I did end up, gone the wrong way, I did end up having just about enough. Now, I'm going to have to be very quick on the trigger, because of course, when you put things on the train for a contract, I will lose the money for that 3,000 odd. So what I might do, so I'm going to put all of this in. So that's 108,200. I'm going to leave myself, if I can, with 2,500 litres. So there's a little bit of a buffer. And just so that I've got a little bit of extra money. Okay, so I'll pop this over here. Let's unload this one. This has 40,000 in. Oof, that's a bit of a struggle. There we go. The fruits of our labour, guys. The fruits of our labour. Put this over here out of the way for a minute. Woof, not on the train track. Now I'm going to transfer across. So I'm going to try and leave myself 2,500 in here. Well, that's 2 and a bit. That's probably safer, isn't it? I know these contracts are pretty accurate, but I don't want to have to call. I don't want to have to call it again. So I'll just keep a little bit for myself. I won't be greedy. Let me pipe this in. And let's take a little jog down here, because the train stops over here, doesn't it? So hopefully it won't be too far now. I find it varies, which is actually really good. It's true to real life. So it's 2.5 kilometres away. And often I find, like with buses, you wait forever and then took them at once. Let's have a look. Whilst we're waiting, let's have a quick look at where we could sell. Okay. Luna is very upset. There's a bus outside. Baby. No. I'm ever so sorry, guys. She's very upset. Hey! Hey! She always has to make an appearance. So on there, you'll see we can only actually sell it in Mount Vernon. They're the ones that are buying it. So unless we have another sell point, I'm going to have to call for another train, which isn't going to be worth it. So I'm going to store that small amount that I'm keeping for myself. And then when we have another harvest, maybe it'll be worth it to pull all that together, maybe? Or I might end up buying a sell point at some point. I mean, definitely not now. I mean, we're working hard enough as it is. And we're battling the hard economy, that is for sure. We should start to see it come through. Here it is. Very exciting. Oh yeah, it does stop there. Right, let's jump on in, let's fill her up. It adds a bit of variety, I think, having these. I actually enjoy the train. I have played Train Simulator. Was it No, it's Train World. I have played Train World, and I do find that strangely relaxing. So, Luna, just be quiet now, baby. It's going to overshoot again, isn't it? Come on. Right, let's find our sugar beet. Okay, that's full. So, which one next can take? Is that a tanker or will that take it? Let's have a look. No, that'll be fine, won't it? That'll work. Wasn't sure whether that was going to be fluids or not. Couldn't tell from that angle. We're all good, guys. And is this going to take off 400? Yeah, 161,000, that's what we did put in. I'm happy with that. 161,100. But it's still saying about overloading. Let me just triple check. Triple check, hang on. Let's open the cover for the next one, just so that I'm comfortable. Yeah, we are good. Okay, fine. Let's go. And also we're keeping everybody else waiting. Oh, it's too much fun. It's too much fun. Has anyone else in the that watches my videos played Train World? I think there's another one coming out actually this month. But you've got the Underground, and then there's some cargo delivery. I think it's based in Germany, I think. But it's very realistic. Yes, we finished the contract, guys. It's very realistic. So when you're playing, like, all of the buttons is quite a learning curve. All right, so we only got 9,000 out of that. That was quite a lot of work for 9,000, guys. I'm not gonna lie. That was a lot of work. Okay, what's this one? Cotton. There's a couple of cotton ones there. I'm not sure. I need to have a little think about what I want to do. Let me see back at the farm and we can make some decisions. See you in a moment. We're back at the farm, guys. That didn't take long at all. Not in this truck anyway. Let's pop the sugar beet in here for now, just until we figure out what exactly we want to be doing. And I thought we'd just go check on the cows, make sure they're okay. I haven't put any more feed in since, so might try and scramble some mix together. How are we doing manure-wise? Shouldn't be that much further, because I do have this set to real time at the moment. Because of the contracts. So the health is good. Slurry's moving along. They still have food, but not obviously enough to make them very, very productive. Let's just have a very quick look at that. So total capacity. I think their productivity is up at 100%. That's fine then. They're still babies though, aren't they? So those ones are only a month. Those ones are 13 months. I split it. I definitely do need to get some more in there. My silage bales aren't ready yet. But I thought we could do something nice in honour of one of my very regular watchers to the channel, and to show appreciation to Triple D Honey, I'm going to put down a beehive, because Triple D Honey is a beekeeper, and I thought this would be a lovely spot for a beehive. And whatever we plant in here eventually can get pollinated as well. So let's do that. Let's get some bees. Obviously I don't have much money, so I can't go crazy. My favourite beehives are these ones. They do yield well. So I'm going to place one of these down. I'm going to put it underneath the tree here. That's quite a nice little spot. And then I do need a spawn point. So that's 4 pallets, 8 pallets, 6 pallets, 12 pallets. I normally go for the 32, but I'm not going to do that because I don't actually have anything to transport them just yet. How big is the 16? No. I'll do this one. 12 pallets, 2 layers. Let's pop it there. There we go. and we'll just keep growing our hives, I think. I think that's a nice thing to do. Let's pop these all around here and really grow our population. So yeah, that's one thing I did want to do, and it's not a huge investment. We spent, what, 2,200, and that will start making us money really quickly with no work to do. I will need to pick the pallets up, and we will need to think of something for that. And I just probably should check where I can sell honey on this particular map. Okay, so the farmer's market, perfect, or Illinois. Farmer's market's the better choice because you have to rent the train. Okay, that's great. So I was having a think on the way up here, looking at the contracts. Because I haven't done a cotton contract with you guys, I think I am just going to take a little tiny one. Okay, so we're on field 28, and we have a very exciting vehicle to use. I haven't used this in forever. Since I probably started the game, actually. So I'm going to be like a kid at Christmas doing this little contract. Yeah, I've brought everything over. We do have to be careful. This is a very tight area, so I'm going to cut. Just trying to think how to do this without going onto someone else's field. I think I'll start down here. And they're the potatoes we planted in another episode, so it's quite cool to see those developing. I'm going to go down then back up again. Okay. Right, let's do this. So let's unfold. Let's lower and let's turn on. So you'll probably hear I'm extra chipper now. Whilst I was driving over here, I got a text from my dentist saying that I actually have a dentist appointment later today, and I got a text from them saying that they have to cancel my appointment. There isn't enough staff on. So I'm a big scaredy cat when it comes to the dentist. So I'm quite relieved. I know I have to rebook it, and it's delaying the inevitable, so that's a bit, that's false economy and all that, but whew, today's not the day. It's only a checkup anyway, but a couple of years ago I had to have a tooth pulled out. Oh my goodness, it was horrible. Absolutely horrible. So yeah, I don't wish to go through that again anytime soon. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reverse all the way back so I don't go on anyone else's field. Come back up and then I can spin her around. That is a cool view. Look at that. Very cool indeed. So I've never actually grown my own cotton. I don't know if anyone else has. I've never really got round to it. I've only done contracts, which has given me this fun experience. And I don't know what my main reason is. Probably the investment in the technology. Because, of course, one of these harvesters is hundreds of thousands. So the only thing I've really done is wool with the sheep, rather than cotton itself. Now this should give me enough turning space now, so that I can... I can carry on this job without disturbing anybody else. I just think it's absolutely amazing that we can harvest cotton, and I love it when the cotton bales come out, the yellow on the outside, the white of the cotton inside. I just love it. And this machine, you can see it compacting on the side. Absolutely incredible. So much attention to detail goes into making sure they're as realistic as possible. Okay, now we should have the space to do our thing. Ooh, just. Okay, let's do this. It actually got a really good turning circle. So I can't imagine us getting too many bales off of this field. 2, maybe, at a push. 3. We've only got just shy of 3,000 litres now. And that's only 15% of one bale. So I'm not sure what we'll end up with, but we'll certainly have a good time doing it. I love looking inside as well. Really great. %, complete. So I did notice there's a few new mods that come out on Monday, and one of them is a 1,000 head feedlot. So you can have 1,000 cows in one location. That blows my mind. So I'm definitely going to check that out and see how much it is. I haven't looked into it in great detail yet. And then there's a couple of other items. There's an animal feeder, straw sprayer, straw swath. So there's that as well. And I know that Le Canal has also had a huge map update, which does require a new save game, but there is also new crops. So that's quite exciting. I might have to go check it out. So I think you can do pistachios, was it red cabbage, I think? I need to go back and have a look at the log. Again, that's just blows my mind. I'm looking forward to having a look at that. And I think that's what makes this game so exciting. There's always something new out, pretty much every single day at the moment, for us to all look at and enjoy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this off camera. Maybe I'll bring you back when the first bale is ready to pop out. And yeah, I'll see you in a moment. As you can see, I've finished the whole field, and I don't have what I don't even have a bale. Thankfully, you can unload unfinished bale. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push this out. Wow, that's huge. Okay. Wow. Close the back. Oh, hello, little dear. Yeah, I was expecting more, but then these aren't the round bales. This is the big square ones. So yeah, let's see if we can get this. Oops, silly me. I was so concentrating on the actual bale itself, I didn't even think about the header. Here we go. Let's see if it goes on. I've clicked operating position. Okay, do I need to drive into it to put it on? Ooh, if I do, then this is going to be a disaster. Okay, there we go. Very poorly done, but we're on. Wow, that is a good chunk. Is there any, okay, no, there is no fasten. And I've just realised I don't actually know where the spinnery is, so let's just have a very quick look at the menu. It'd be great if it was up here, but I don't think it is. Oh, it is! Oh, that's bliss. So we've literally just got to take it around the corner. How lovely is that? That's probably why the contract wasn't worth very much. All we had to do was drive round, pop it on the back, and bish bash bosh. Right, let's unload the bale. It's saying contract is 80%. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, it's given us an extra 2,855. Oh, that is good. Now let's finish the contract. Collect. Oh, that was a bonus. So we got some extra cash for that. So now we're up to 40,000. Well, that's not a bad day's work, guys. And I think I am going to finish it off here at the spinnery. Next episode, I think we will look again. We're probably going to end up doing a few more contracts to lift our money up and see what's available to buy on sale. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a like. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe. And most of all, have a great day further. Bye now.